Improv Live. What's
Woo!
up? Here we are. You guys, this is the last episode. That's right, you're watching history right now if you're watching live. If you're not watching, oh gosh, I gotta turn this on mute. I'm so sorry. If you're not watching, you are missing out. And my words are not reaching you. But if you are watching, tell a friend to watch. Send them this link. Take a second, send the link up in your HTML bar to a friend who you know might enjoy it, or you know that you want to prank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yay, let's go! We've got David, Bree, Sheila, and Lindsay.
And Vickie.
Oh, I'm Vickie. Yeah. Lindsay's a total fan favorite. As we know, last week she was declared by one person to have won the show.
That's not how this works.
Thank
you.
But if somebody loses, someone will die.
Exactly. Hey, Orange Pitbull. Hey, Laura is Eliza's girl. She's awesome. I love her too. And we got Kevin Mullaney is over in the booth.
Kevin Mullaney! Yes!
So, everybody, big cheers for him.
Did he just in the back room just go,
I think he went
Maybe.
bo.
So today's theme, since this is the last show, is endings.
Oh.
Endings can be sad, they can be happy,
Bittersweet.
bittersweet. They can be full of anger and frustration. So, you know, we got a lot to draw from. Maybe recently you're out of school, maybe you're out of a job. I don't know.
Does finishing a meal count? Because I get sad every time I finish a
I know exactly what that feels like.
Yeah. I do. I get the most sad when I know that I shouldn't be eating more, but then I eat more.
It's like having a cupcake and then once it's gone, it's like, no.
That's why you should put your salad at the end, so there's like a reward, but it's only,
Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad this is over.
Sometimes I purposely have my dessert first and then end on savory.
They say that it works out better for your stomach, if not sociologically, like how all of human history has gone.
But then if I'm not satisfied, I'm like, well, I'm just going to get another cupcake.
You can bookend with the cupcakes.
Right on. That's often how I feel that life should be. Like, we should definitely arrange it so that we're eating dessert first. And I like to eat dessert at breakfast.
Ooh, what do you like?
I'll eat anything. I'll eat cookies.
We were talking about this at my job today. Somebody said like they ate potato salad for breakfast and their old aunt like ridiculed them. And I was like, but you eat ice cream for breakfast. She goes, I know. I was like, yeah, it has milk and eggs, you know. It's breakfast.
My grandmother uses ice cream in her cereal.
Genius.
Or like a rum raisin or
Like, I was like, we don't have any milk. And she just figured that was the best.
I do like that.
That's
I like
genius.
yogurt and
Ice
ice
cream
cream.
cup.
Welcome to Baskin Robbins. We want you to try a sample of our new vanilla cereal, Honey Nut. We're going to disperse this out to all our stores.
All right. Do you have a savory kale flavor I can put after it?
Absolutely. I got that right next to it, right here. I even
Great.
can go as far as using bone marrow with chocolate. Tastes delicious.
Oh, whoa! That is Flavor Town.
Yeah,
I
why
will-
don't you try a bite?
I will indeed. I'll take one of your fine tasting spoons
Yes,
and
you
I will go at it. Really taste that bone marrow.
Well, yeah, wash it down with our wine ice cream. I keep that on the shelf.
That tastes definitely like wine. Thanks.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I just ordered this tilapia ice cream, and you know it's not what I thought it would taste like. It's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I love it, and I'd like another scoop if you could do that.
Oh,
for me.
absolutely. Would you like another cone, or you want to keep using that same cone?
No, I just want to I want to save the same cone and just put as much scoops. Yeah, that'd be great.
Sure thing.
Yeah, tilapia. They say
Yeah.
that's
Two
a
scoops?
garbage fish.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah, it's amazing. You should try some. Oh, thank you.
2 scoops.
Thank you.
Oh, honey, I know I told you to go get us dinner, but what are you?
I was working in the garage. What?
I told you to go grocery shopping, and I asked you for a list of
Went
things.
grocery shopping. I always go grocery shopping when you
I
ask.
know.
I
But
got all the cool stuff too.
they are all ice cream flavored.
I know, it's so cool.
I can't fry a catfish flavored ice cream.
Well, I mean, have you tried frying a catfish flavored ice cream? I mean, have you tried cooking anything, really? I mean,
Oh, is this really?
well, I mean, let's be honest. I've been doing all of the work around here. You're gonna beat me now, aren't you?
I have the paddle ready.
That took a turn. I have to say, I am big on exotic ice cream flavors. Nothing quite nasty, but then as you said tilapia ice cream, I remembered I once in Maine ate actual lobster ice cream.
Really?
And it was not like hot buttery lobster on the ice cream. It was like frozen chunks of non-fat lobster in the ice cream. Lobster ice cubes.
Was it sweet or was it savory?
It was like a vanilla base, but like not so sweet.
Huh.
And then I've also eaten black pepper ice cream and cardamom ice cream. So I go for the weird stuff.
I've heard of cardamom ice cream, but
It's
I've
delicious.
never
That
was.
makes me wonder, because I'm allergic to shellfish, or like, can I eat shellfish ice cream?
I don't think the temperature takes away the toxins that cause the anaphylactic shock.
Test
I'm
that.
not a
I don't wanna
scientician,
die.
but
It depends if it's artificial. If it's like artificial flavoring, then you're probably fine.
yeah, if it's like ramen lobster, like
Right.
then you're fine because it's just the powdered imitation laboratory lobster.
Speaking of ramen and ice cream, I love mochi. Like mochi
Oh,
ice
mochi's
cream.
the
Oh my
best.
god, it's so good.
That glutinous rice cake, and then you got the ice cream in the middle.
Yeah,
Yep.
the paste inside or ice cream, I just love it. Especially now that yogurt places have that as an option for your topping. I'll just top it with a ton of mochi.
Oh, yogurt toppings are the best.
Choice? What's your choice for frozen yogurt?
Oh.
Well, I put like everything on it. Like, why would you discriminate? Like, just put everything on it.
So like fruit, chocolate, gummy bears. just
Yeah.
all of it. I always
Which one is like caramel ice cream with those little fake grapes that like burst? I don't know what they're called. They're like
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like little
Oh.
tapioca. Like,
yeah,
they're
I had
not
one
even-
yesterday. It had like a mango burst.
Ooh.
like what are those? There's definitely plastic in them, right?
You told me yesterday, and I
Oh,
forgot.
yeah. When you get the big straw, they explode in your mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, that kind that explode is synthetic. The other ones are like actual tapioca. Like
Right.
Yeah, I like
Whatever
those.
happened to the Blizzard dots? You know, the dots that they would have like sometimes at theme
Oh,
parks, and it's like
yeah,
ice
I
cream
don't
in the
know.
future.
Dippin'
Dots.
Dots.
That's good.
Yeah, Dippin' Dots.
I for a
That's
second
Still
thought
good
you were talking about Dairy Queen having that in the 90s, and I missed it. And I was like, what?
Dippin' Dots. is
Dippin'
still
Dots,
around.
you can still around. You can make your own Dippin' Dots if
I
you have
know.
nitrogen, liquid nitrogen, kids, and strong safety gloves.
That's funny you mentioned. I remember a couple years ago, my daughter, who is very precocious, came into my office one day and she goes, "Dad, I know how to make Dippin' Dots and we can do it." I said, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, all we need is some liquid nitrogen." I was like, "I'll get right on that."
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Lisa, we're doing it. We're Breaking Bad. We're gonna cook some Dippin' Dots.
Cook ice cream.
Yes.
How dare we?
Oh, we dare. We dare, right? I've got a liquid nitrogen tank
All right.
right here.
Got my Kevlar gloves here.
Perfect. Did you bring another pair for me? I'm
Um,
ill prepared for our
there's my
adventure.
mom's oven mitts. You're cool, right?
Perfect. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. Again, I do not have.
Baseball hat.
Thank you. I
Okay.
didn't have the professional equipment, but I
I'm
do
a
have
Girl
some-
Scout. You're not always prepared. Cool.
Exactly. So I think if we take this liquid nitrogen and we just stuff it in some milk.
Stuff. Scientific term. Yeah. Oh, whoa. That's a lot of gas. Oh my goodness. Oh.
There we go.
Guess what? It's not liquid nitrogen. It's nitrous oxide.
This is so funny.
I've always trusted you more than my parents.
See, I like your face.
I've always trusted you more than my parents.
She had a complicated home life. That girl.
Terrible.
Speaking of Breaking Bad, whenever your favorite TV series ends, or you
Oh
know
my
it's going to
God.
end.
Oh,
Like that
yeah.
emotional journey that you
I
go
feel
through.
empty inside. It's like finishing a book.
Yeah.
I finished White Collar and it devastated me.
We both finished it at the same time.
That's so funny! Oh my god. No, I actually wrote fan fiction. White Collar fan fiction.
What?
Whoa.
Because
Where's the? Can you put the URL in the comments later?
no, it's not posted online and no
I
one will
wonder
ever
why.
Which
see
is
it.
probably for good
I
reason.
didn't
'cause
see
I
No
have a
one
feeling
will
it's
ever
very
see
naughty.
it. It's not too naughty.
It's a
Usually
journal.
fan
It's a
fiction.
journal.
It's a Mary Sue, but you know, life is good. No, but I just loved the characters so much, and I didn't want to say goodbye to them, and I wanted them as my friends, so I wrote fan fiction.
That's a deep connection I haven't accomplished yet.
Really?
No.
Oh, you gotta find a show like White
You
Collar.
need to find a show centered around an urbane gentleman art thief.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's you from that show.
Oh, thank
Oh, I love you. My family and I, we watch it every week, and
Please tell me more.
oh, well, I mean, just I mean, you're an amazing doctor on the show, and I just
I'm not just a doctor on the show.
no,
I live this life.
that's amazing. Can you look at something here?
I named my baby after you. You inspired me so much from that
Oh.
series. I'd stay up all night and just cry from that one scene with your husband. I just said,
Oh,
I'm
the
just
little Bonquisha? Oh my
God.
Bonquisha, that's so fun.
I performed an emergency tracheotomy on my husband, inspired by scene 37, episode 4.
Oh my God, did he die like the kid?
No, he lived. You're a genius.
Honey, I think maybe you should stop watching TV.
Why? I get so many good ideas.
Yeah.
You love my Martha Stewart recipes.
Yes, but I wished you wouldn't make me sit in a prison while you cooked them. That was really inappropriate, honey.
Well, how am I going to make prison wine without a prison toilet? I mean, come on.
I know, and honey, when you were watching House of Cards the other day, I felt like it was really getting strange that you were like, you know, yelling at everybody and like you just kept talking to like the wall. I don't know who you were talking to, but you just kept
I
talking to the
know.
wall.
My character knows who she's talking to.
Okay, see, honey, you ever heard the term impressionable?
Oh, I've got some great impressions. Oh, what? This is my Don Rickles.
Oh,
And
no.
sing! Thank you for bailing me out of that.
It just made me realize, you guys know The Simpsons, right? If any of you still watch it at all? Simpsons?
I mainly watch Simpsons and the memes on Facebook now.
Yeah, the quality's kind of gone downhill.
It makes me wonder how they're going to end it though, because it has to eventually.
No, why? Why does it have to?
It never has to end.
Never, ever, oh, like case closed?
No,
I think unless Fox goes under, I think they'll probably keep
Wait,
doing
which
it.
Forever and ever?
The
What if one of the voice
Simpsons?
actors
The
dies?
Simpsons. Oh.
they'll just have someone replace them like Menudo. They just
Yeah.
cycle them in.
Wow, yeah.
Or like those jellyfish that never die because their DNA keeps regenerating like all the way.
Or just Ricky Martin will just do it.
Ricky Martin. They'll have like animatronic. Oh man.
So Family Guy's probably gonna go in the same direction. It's just gonna keep playing.
I think Family Guy probably could end.
Well, it did, and it came back.
That's
I
right,
think it should
that's
just
right.
keep ending like not like St. Elsewhere. Like they would just copy the ending of another major show.
That's probably,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
probably
they would do.
exactly what they would do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some other show ended with the St. Elsewhere Snow Globe. Like it's a trope. They just go back, Google 80s sitcoms, and find someone else's idea.
So, like, nobody's going to notice if NCIS ever ends or not. So I figured let's just replace all the characters with fish.
Genius!
Yes.
We just got word back from the sponsors, and they said that they were big fans of the other show, and they're not really happy with your direction that you want to take this.
They don't like the old fish cast.
It's not the cast. We love the clownfish. It's just.
Oh, the clownfish is the start. Bring in the clownfish. Here's my clownfish. Do you see her? She's perfect.
Yeah. I think maybe the fact that this is adult programming might be a little awkward for people to understand. I don't.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
how are you supposed to dress a clownfish?
Well, we were thinking lobster.
Yes. Could we do a lobster?
we do a lobster? This is my vision we are talking about.
Yes, and this is the moment I was promised.
See,
Yes.
we have a lobster here. I think she's fantastic. I think you'll agree. She just screams money, really.
Well, let's have her do the line about the cadaver.
Go ahead and do the line about the cadaver.
This cadaver is stone cold.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, I can see it now.
I quite like that.
I can see it
quite
now.
like
Yeah.
Do the line about the dead hooker.
Looks like she's worked her last corner.
That was very good. That was
good.
very good.
Wonderful.
Do you write your own material?
No, but I tweak just like anybody. Can we?
I like the tweet you did about the dead boy.
I got a lot of backlash for that one.
I want to hear it.
Looks like someone's after school cat problem. I can't even do this. My lawyers are on my case.
Let's sign her. Let's sign her.
I agree. Let's sign her. NCIS Lobster, the next season.
Scene.
I'm full of shame.
You went for it, and that's all that matters.
You were perfect.
I didn't think to talk. I was like, I'm a fish.
It happens. Fish.
I thought it was very funny though, like when I said it's an adult program, all of a sudden the fish just stared like
Way
to go.
It's true.
There you go.
Anybody have a breakup recently?
Oh,
No.
for
No.
once. No.
Congratulations.
I don't know if it's a breakup, if it was like an almost never was. Just like,
No.
if you can see all the texts within like 2 scrolls, like how long was that relationship?
Wow.
Well, I usually just don't. I just ghost.
What?
Yeah.
Don't ghost.
What?
Like if you smooch them?
I
Is this
just
too
don't.
much?
I just don't even because a lot of times you're like, not worth it.
I think it's okay to ghost someone if you've never met. Because let's face it, most people that you talk to online you shit on.
It's getting increasingly harder to ghost someone, I would imagine, though, with the way that everything is so accessible now.
You know what? It is accessible, and I checked the link to tweet this right before our show, and I scrolled down through my recent Twitter announcements, and a guy I dated last summer liked one of my tweets, so he found me, you guys.
Nice.
And
We
he's
do
a
that.
fan!
Nice.
We definitely do that.
Like-
Facebook has been awesome.
Like, take it out.
It's okay. He lives in Italy. Like, he's not gonna like come and like be like. He doesn't know where I live.
Well, it's great. Just,
Bello, bello.
yeah, just go through Tinder or OkCupid, and try and get guys to come to your show.
That's an awful idea.
No, it's a perfect idea. It's perfect.
A couple snacks.
Hello? Lisa? Lisa? Lisa, it's Jeff!
Oh my God!
Hey!
What?
I'm one of your Twitter followers. I'm going around and inviting everyone I follow to a party at my house.
Are you old enough to have a party at your house?
Yeah, I'm 13 and a half.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you need adult supervision. Do we need to call someone for you?
No, I rode my bike. It's totally fine.
From where?
Oh, Michigan.
Oh my God! I mean, thank you for your following. I mean,
Yeah, you're super cool, Lisa. And I was just thinking, I only follow 120 people. I just want to invite all my online friends to, a lap party.
a what party?
A lap party.
Could you please hum me a few bars? I'm almost 30.
Oh, no problem. A lap party is when you bring a pet with you to the party and everyone passes around the pets and snuggles.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I was in
Why?
another.
What were you thinking?
I'm a terrible person, and show business corrupts absolutely. Okay, cool. Well, I'm definitely. I'm happy to give you like an 8x10 glossy, but I can't go with a minor across state lines.
Let's cut to that party. Hey,
This is Snuffles.
I brought Edward.
Ooh.
He's my reptile friend.
Oh, what a cutie.
He'll probably get along with Hector real great.
Ooh.
Oh wow! Say hi to Hector.
Don't forget.
Oh no! No!
Edward!
All right, cool guys. I'm gonna hit up the Dairy Queen.
Edward!
high school party one time and a guy put a snake around my neck.
What?
Oh my god.
It was a flirting move.
It was a flirting move?
Did it work?
I was just saying, did it work or what?
I didn't kill the snake. And then he did to every other girl at the party.
Oh. We
that
do
was
that
just
too.
his signature move.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
boa constrictor.
That's
Ooh,
creepy.
That's
Yeah.
kind of dangerous, right? Isn't it like?
I don't know.
Choking?
I don't know. I'm still here
It's a
alive.
And you have one?
No,
Or you had one around you?
no. I was just pretending to be Lindsay at that moment.
Oh,
I
I did cringe, yeah.
I see.
I had a friend that worked at a Petco, and one time I went to visit him, and he just starts opening up this container of snakes. He's just like, here, like, hold out your hand for a second, and he just kept pouring snake after snake on my hands, and I couldn't drop the little guy, so I had to hold all these snakes, and they started crawling up my
Oh
arm.
my
I'm like,
God.
Kelly, you are a jerk.
And it's an
No.
Indiana Jones origin story.
That's
have to be snakes.
no, I just got a hamster. I'm a much bigger fan of like the small rodents.
You
than
got a
reptiles.
little Instagram, right?
My hamster has an Instagram. She's pretty popular. She hit 200 followers yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
So popular.
She's a pretty popular hamster.
What did she
I was
tweet
about to make fun of you, then I remembered that my dog has a Facebook page.
There you go.
She just showed up.
No, I just put up a picture of her or a video of her every day.
Oh, okay. So she's like.
Doing hamster stuff.
Yeah,
she
I
just
was
does
like-
hamster stuff, like sits
Like
in her
eating crackers.
cage and sits on my bed and on my hand and eats stuff. Yeah, people like it. I think that's the big trend though, is to have an Instagram for your pet.
Sure.
Yeah, like that pug that guy feeds, like really bad snacks too.
And the pug is like,
The
ah.
pug's named like Bumble Snot or something. And
Really?
The pug is, like,
I don't
super
know,
happy. They've like monetized it, and this pug's like a millionaire and stuff.
I
Nice.
do follow another pug on Instagram. It has one eye,
Oh.
but he's adorable.
What's his name?
It's Fetty Pug, F-E-T-T-Y.
Betty put
Like
like the
Betty
like the
White?
rapper. Betty White.
I hope
Oh
I
my
was
God,
hoping it'd be
that's
like
so
Lucky
bad.
or Winky or
Yeah,
something
no,
that has to do
this
with
dog is crazy. He's
I
crazy
know who
adorable.
Betty Wap is because he has something wrong with his eyes.
That's
so.
probably why.
Oh,
Probably
that
why
makes sense
the
then.
dog is
yeah.
called Fetty Pug. Yeah.
Betty Pug. Oh,
Yeah.
God. I was
That's
gonna call him
funny.
a pirate, but
I think it's appropriate.
Yeah. Like if those people were from the 80s, they'd call it One-Eyed Willie.
yeah.
Yes.
No.
Or from the 90s, they'd just be
One
like,
eye pug.
One-Eye Pug.
One-Eyed Pug life.
Pug
life.
Nice.
Nice.
I love it. I just, you know what, Claire, I'm concerned about the puns.
Hey man, this is how I live my life, okay?
You know, it's normal for a teenage girl to start exploring the English language. It's normal for her to feel like she wants to have fun with words, but when you start taking our pug, putting it online with terrible puns like pug life and
Fetty Pug is so trendy though.
Fetty Pug may be trendy, but it hurts. It hurts a lot of people.
Well, not its followers. You know how many followers Fetty Pug has?
How many followers does Fetty Pug?
1.2 million. You know how many I have? You.
Claire,
I am living my greatest life through Fetty Pug.
Claire, I just don't know that it's healthy. Why can't you embrace being my daughter, Claire?
Honey, did you talk to her about the puns?
I've started. It's very hard. Apparently, she has a lot of followers.
Fetty Pug has 1.2 followers.
Okay, well that's not what we named the dog, Claire, and you know that. Now, Claire, we've been really worried about you, and all the puns that you've been making out in public is, well, people have been starting to talk.
They have.
I don't care. Fetty Pug is happy. This pug life. No.
No.
We don't,
guys can't just accept
we don't understand.
I
We
We don't
understand
understand
it.
you.
We don't.
You
No.
understand me?
No.
Do you know when your Aunt Janet looks at your puns. And when she sends me a Facebook message concerned that you might be going to punning societies.
And what would be wrong with that?
Nothing, honey. It's not that we don't want you to think that we're prejudiced against people who say puns. It's just that we just never thought that our daughter would do that.
Yes, your father and I are very open-minded, but you're a different case. You're our daughter.
Yeah, we even voted for Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't we just be a pug family together? We could make puns together. Try it.
Oh, I haven't made a pun since the 70s.
Come on, Dad. It's 2017.
I swore off the punning life. When I had you, Claire, I swore it off.
Well,
You don't swear off the pun life, honey. The pun life swears off you. I've done it! I've done it! Oh.
Keep going, Dad. You can do it.
This is pugging at my heartstrings.
I'm the happiest daughter ever.
And we're the happiest parents.
And
And
see.
see.
Like, of course, as soon as I get up there, like, I can't think of any.
I know. That is always my problem in improv. I'll get up there and I'm like, oh, we should do a scene about puns. And I was like, nope, no puns.
Now you gotta do it.
No
I don't
puns.
need to get pugnacious.
But, Lindsay should have got up
No,
there.
Lindsay should have gotten up there.
I thought you guys were pretty funny.
I found that scene repulsive.
I used to hate puns before I became an improviser. Like I kind of was like, and it was just because I'd been exposed to puns that didn't work. You know what I mean? Like you think you hate lasagna until you have like a really good one.
Right.
And after a couple years of short form, I was like, I embrace it, I accept it. And the only thing I don't like is when people get up there and just like say something silly, and I'm like, that's not a pun. Get back in the line. And they come out and just like, bleh, and I'm like, well, you know, there's a place for that.
No, I like puns. There are days when my mind thinks in puns, and then there are days when it doesn't.
It's true.
Yeah.
And some days you can't help yourself, and then you're the annoying person in the room.
It's true.
It's how I bond with my husband, actually. We play Sex With Me Is Like, and we'll just be walking around the house, and we pick an object, and just, Sex With Me is like a lamb.
The newlyweds. All right,
I
sex
tried-
means like
I
a
tried-
lamb. You always know how to turn me on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, okay.
Sex with me is
There
like a
goes
lamp. I
Sheila's
found it real
husband.
cheap at a garage sale.
He's a non-improviser, and he goes along with me.
Oh, that's better. To see the opposites attract. You know?
Yeah.
He's like an engineer or an artist or something else.
Yeah, exactly. He's a lawyer.
Ooh,
I
we
hope
got
there's paper.
Ryan Bond in the house. Hey, dad jokes do roll too.
Oh my God. I am the king of dad jokes.
What, now, since you became a dad, did you get better at the dad jokes?
Absolutely. Absolutely. No. In fact,
Give us a taste of one
well,
of those
I-
groaners.
Oh, wait. Since I thought she was in a pun DMC for a
Oh! Big pun.
you be illin'. No, so the thing I've noticed about being a dad is the only thing that constitutes a dad joke is the fact that they just don't think you're funny. Because I've laid out gold, and they're just like, "Pfft, whatever.
Did you have someone to vouch to say that it was gold, or was it just you saying that it was
No,
gold?
that's what makes it good. Well, like, okay, so like when the news that Tiger Woods got arrested for a DUI, I immediately said, should have gone with a different driver.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
a dad joke. Right? That's a dad joke.
It's a dad joke.
And I'm sorry, all of my friends thought it was hilarious, but my kids were like, you suck.
Yeah, dad jokes that are painful are the ones that it's like a denial at the same time. Like, hey, Dad, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm Dad.
Yes.
All right, cool. You're ignoring my needs.
Yes.
I love watching a little kid roll their eyes at their parent. That is my favorite thing, because like understanding sarcasm is such a higher function. So it's like, oh, he gets that his dad's just joking. That's awesome. He's a smart 6-year-old.
Hey, Dad, can I go outside and play?
I don't know, can you?
Can I go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you?
Mother, may I?
Yep, you gotta say may I.
May
Ed, my first grade teacher taught us that. And no, just the may I instead of
okay.
can I. Yeah, she was very insistent that you should say may I when you wanted to go to the bathroom and not can I.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did, yeah.
May I point out that your life is pretty terrible?
Mrs. Johnson? Mrs. Johnson?
Yes?
negatives. Please repeat with new intention.
I do not want to do my homework.
Well, clearly, that's the bane of every student all the way back to Aristophanes and Euclid in the Garden of Eden with the chipmunks. I'm not mixing my metaphors, you're drunk. What do you need, Rebecca?
I just want an excuse not to go out to recess.
You want an excuse not to go out to recess.
Yes.
So,
I
how about seasonal allergies? Easy to fake. I don't need a note. You can stay inside with me.
I would like that.
Really? What are your imaginations on our activities? You're already in detention? Do you not have enough time with me?
I look to you as a mother figure.
What did you say, Rebecca?
I look to you as a mother figure. I don't have a mom, and I think she'd probably be like you.
You don't have a mother? What, in a Dickensian kind of way, or legitimately like a seahorse? Your dad just spewed you from his belly and...
I wish.
I
No, my mother left us. Not that I care.
That literally only happens on television. Women don't leave their families like that.
Well, mine did.
Was she in a fugue state?
I don't know. I was 3 and adorable.
I find that very hard to believe, but I feel compelled to cut you to my bosom. Okay, no need to bury your face there, Rebecca.
Okay.
Have some air.
Okay.
Oh, is this enough maternal instinct?
Oh, Downton Abbey is getting weird. I don't think I'm gonna keep watching.
I'm kind of into this.
Yeah, but the teacher-student thing, I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's okay. It only happens on TV.
It seems weirdly sexual.
It's the British. Everything's so repressed. It seems
I
sexual
know,
to
right?
us.
What is with the British?
I'm not sure.
I'm telling you, Rebecca, I can't stand you! You must learn how to diagram a sentence! I'm so sorry.
All right, now I'm getting into it.
Oh my god.
Excellent object work with the popcorn,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was on point.
I was really believing I was tasting
I
it.
could taste the butter.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I love British humor. I think it's just so much fun.
But sometimes it just doesn't translate like decade to decade even.
yeah.
You ever watch like Are You Being Served? You're like, they couldn't do that on the BBC now.
No. And there's even American comedy is like that too. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. But I have a friend from Europe who we went into a huge discussion
Okay.
about what the difference is between British humor and American humor, and his theory is that they both have elements of smarts, but the American humor is very loud. He's like, you guys are always like yelling and screaming, and I was like, well, there's a fair amount of yelling in British humor too, but we're also very slapstick, violent, like the Three Stooges and
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry. Just
Because we
very,
had a frontier culture for like the first 200
Is
years
that
of it, you know?
There
It's
could
like,
be
well,
that.
what's more funny than getting hit in the mouth? Striking it, reaching a land grab? I don't know. Like, just like, you know, kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't have said it that way, but.
I mean, that's the cool thing about having, you know, friends from different cultures. You get to kind of explore things you don't have the opportunity to talk about. But when he gets like really snooty with me about being British, I just take his tea away from him.
They also have like the really high erudite, sophisticated humor of like Monty Python, but they also have like a show where it's literally all based on like flatulence.
Yeah.
And like, so they have, because they have that disparity, they have balance, whereas
Yeah.
we're like, well, if it doesn't please 25 executives on the West Coast, it doesn't get made.
Right.
And they're like, I have personal friends that have made shows on the BBC because it's like, oh, you just want 6 episodes? Cool, just have them.
Righteous High Five points out that a kick in the nuts is always funny.
But is it funny in Europe? That's
It's
the
about the
question.
transmission of the kick, and the receipt of the kick.
Ah, okay, so like in America, when you get hit in the junk, it's like, ah, you fall down. In Britain, it's like hit me.
Terribly sorry.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Thank you very much.
Oh, crumbs.
That's right, I deserve that. Thank you. The biscuits.
That's one of my favorite moments in A Fish Called Wanda is when John Cleese is being dangled out a window. And by his ankles, and he's like, "I'm very sorry, I was out of order." And Kevin Kline is like, "Apologize!" Like he's the ugly American, and John Cleese is like the ultimate polite British man.
Right. British humor.
Gotta love it.
I mean, there's humor of all different countries. Unfortunately, we don't get exposed to it because it's often not very well subtitled. But I've gotten really into Spanish comedies because they are really well subtitled in English and in
I
Spanish.
thought all Spanish programming was comedy.
You know,
Ay,
it
Dios
can,
mío.
it can be if you imagine it so.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's great comedy from all over the world. You just have to find it that it's subtitled appropriately because sometimes it just you can't keep track of it because it's not well translated.
Yeah.
You know me, you've lived
Yeah.
in Asia for a long time.
For sure. I mean, a lot of times because of the dialect, you can't understand it, or it has like a specific cultural connotation, and that's what they're making fun of. And because you don't know that specific cultural nuance, it doesn't make sense. It's not funny to you.
Yeah.
There's always a bunch of stuff like that.
I watched Beauty and the Geek in Spanish in Spain, and it was really, really funny. But like one part of it was only funny if you knew a Spanish idiom, because the woman walks in with a pumpkin and gives it to the guy that's getting kicked off the show because dar calabazas means you've been rejected, and also is a Cinderella tie-in. So, but like an American would watch this and be like, "Why is there a pumpkin on this show? Shouldn't they get a rose?" Like, you know.
All right, so today we are performing a translated scene from the Spanish soap opera I Love You, No, Not So Much.
What's wrong?
It happened in my shoe.
What happened in your shoe?
Why must you always be such a heel?
I feel like that was a pun. Why are you so upset? Can't we just be happy?
No, the way that your phlegmatic mother has approached me has soured my heart.
Here is a pumpkin. If you knew the idiom, it would make sense.
How dare you remind me of the cultural importance of the Day of the Dead?
Oh, is that what that was?
I can no longer be a part of this union.
But I love you.
This is like a sour apple tree to me. You are like the sour apple tree's fruit that hangs low.
Okay, I feel like that's making fun of my genitalia. I'm not comfortable.
Maybe
with
you
that.
should have brought up these concerns before we performed this.
Okay, just don't yell at me in front of the audience.
Well, what are you I'll feed you the line again.
Okay.
And you hang low also like the sour fruit.
And you hang low also like the sour fruit.
Has sour fruits.
And scene. I feel like I should just point out that the original version of that scene, performed by actors by Madrid, lasted approximately 12 seconds. Very fast.
Typical American, just dragging it out.
Yeah.
We pause between our words. There, they don't even breathe.
Well, you know, it's hard when you study the scene, but it's like, you get up there and you start questioning it.
I really enjoy playing like a bad actor. Some might even say I'm not even acting.
That's my favorite, is watching people at auditions with like cold reading, and they're like doing this kind of thing. And they're just like, I'm so confused. Who are you? Just like, I love it. I love watching people read bad commercial copy. I love watching kids do like Thanksgiving productions, like for their school. Do your kids do school plays? Your child?
Actually, no. Well, my oldest did one really long time ago. It was very, very bit part. I love you, honey. But no, actually, they really haven't wanted to do that sort of thing.
But
Which,
it was compulsory up to a point with us.
yeah, no, exactly. I think my youngest is in the band,
Okay.
so she does like that. She plays drums, which she digs because she's one of the only girls in the drum line. So she's
Cool.
awesome.
Oh, I like
always
her.
like to talk to her. And she's too cool for school, but I don't know. I don't know if they want to pursue entertainment. I think I would probably tell them, please do something else.
Lisa! Lisa! Lisa!
Oh,
It's me, Jeff!
hey, kid.
Hey, I'm going around to all my followers and I want to invite you to my school's Thanksgiving production.
In Michigan.
Yeah, I'm a pilgrim.
Do you have a name? Do you have a line?
Yeah, I have 4 lines.
Really? All right,
Yeah.
go. Just give them to me right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a moment.
Oh no, we're going to starve. Look, what is that? This is delicious. Let's take them.
I don't know about that. You might want to suggest a line edit if your director's not too full of ego.
A lot of ego.
That
Lot of
last
ego.
little bit is a little.
Oh, I agree with you completely. But I'm going around to every person's house. I'd love for you to be there and throw a flower on stage.
I'd be more than happy to do that.
Really, Lisa? You
But
come?
if you change that last line, I can only presume what comes after that is even worse, and will involve several lawsuits.
Well, I want to make up for the lap party, so I'll do my best to ad-lib the moment it happens.
Cut to the play, the Thanksgiving play.
This is delicious.
I'm really enjoying the corn that the native peoples have provided to us, despite the fact that we do not appreciate their hospitality. Are you sure about this rewrite? Yes. Okay.
Oh, look, let's take the mashed potatoes and pass it down.
Oh my, they smell as though they've been spiced with lovely ingredients that are from the environs.
Cut to the green room. I wanted to give you these. You've earned them. It's just a little gift from one thespian to another. Wow, that was a real eye opener. I honestly did not expect that from a bunch of 7th graders. Especially that riot at the end that broke out. Man, I'm.
That was not in the script. I just went for it.
It was more of a happening than a play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I feel like I should tell you that some people definitely snapped my photograph at this event, so I'm probably not going to be famous.
Sorry, the way that you hit me during the riot scene, I have to go to the ER now.
Please take a rose with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
So you're just giving my roses
No.
away? Did that mean nothing to you?
It means everything to me. I want everyone to feel the love I get from each of these flowers.
You'll never make it in
No,
Hollywood.
Lisa! No!
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you ladies, but I just saw the play. I'm a big-time Hollywood producer. My name's Cecil Bloomberg, and I gotta tell you, I think you got what it takes.
Have a flower.
Thank you very much.
Are you serious right now? You're gonna be doing summer stock in Rhode Island for the rest of your career.
You don't mean that, Lisa!
Let's see.
All right, that's a fabulous note to end on. I'd be totally happy performing all summer.
You'll be gainfully employed.
Yeah. So thank you everybody at home who's been watching Total Improv Live. It was a fun experiment. I had a lot of fun doing it. Again, everybody here who's been performing, you can find their info down below in the description box. Also Kevin, who we're currently in his space, the Improv Resource Center.
We're all in Kevin's space right now.
We are. Once again down the line, this is...
I'm David Vox Mullen.
Brie.
Sheila.
Lindsay.
And I'm Vickie, as you probably know. I'll see you guys in my next video, and everybody have a great night.
Bye.
Adios.
Adios.